The power of belief in business, why it's important, how you can achieve what it is that you want in a relatively short amount of time by just believing in what it is that you are doing. Hello, for those of you who are new here, my name is Caitlin Cook and I help entrepreneurs start, grow and scale their business for impact and profit. I'm a top 1% business expert on Upwork and a multi-award winning global consultant, helping you build the best business for you, stress-free and a lot more automated. So if you're returning, thank you so very much for supporting this channel. If this video resonates, please like, share and subscribe. So today it's a very short video about how to believe in yourself, why you should, and the power of it. So when we're learning to do something new, when we're wanting to achieve a new financial goal in business, when we're trying to strive for something greater, we've never done it before. And if you've never done it before, then you're going to come across instances where you're like, can I do this? Is this even possible? I don't even know if it's even possible. Can I do this? And I'm here to say you can do this. And when you believe you can do it, you will keep taking the action steps towards it. If you believe you can't do it, then you're going to stagnate your own growth. So how do you believe in something before you actually achieve it? Visualization is so powerful. Our brains actually don't know the difference between what's real and something that we're actually imagining. Now, when we talk visualization, we're actually talking about you creating new neural pathways in your brain of what you actually want to be living. So the goal that you want to be receiving. You will have heard about visualization. It is not a new thing. Every athlete, before they step out and they do what it is that they need to do, they visualize themselves doing it to the point that they believe that they can do it, and that vision is so ingrained in them that it just becomes a natural form. They've done so much research on the connection of imagination and our body. So if you're imagining yourself playing the piano but not actually playing it, the same muscles in your fingers will dictate as if you've actually played it if you're just sitting there imagining it. So if you're trying to achieve a new goal in business, normally it's obviously the financial goal side. So if you're trying to strive for something greater than you've ever achieved before in business and you've never done it, the best thing to do is to strengthen that muscle of belief by visualizing it actually happening. Now, the journey of that visualization towards believing it, you're going to feel a bit uncomfortable and a bit weird when you first do it because it's new. Because what you're doing is you're forming new neural pathways in your brain towards what it is that you actually want. And as you're forming those new neural pathways, it requires repetition. It takes about 21 days for us to form a new soft neural pathway. And when you practice it more over that 21 days and beyond, then it starts becoming a hardwired program, meaning your brain believes it's already happened. If your brain believes it's already happened, it shows you all the ways that it's happened. You start getting ideas of how you can increase your revenue, and it actually becomes easier and easier. The hard work with this is in the first starting phase of doing something new. And the doing something new is in thinking about what it is that you want and visualizing it and thinking about it deliberately and consistently on a daily basis. It's the exact same as forming a new habit. You've not done it before, so there's going to be a bit of resistance, a bit of this is uncomfortable, I'm not sure if I should be doing this. But once you actually stick with it for definitely 21 days, but as you stick with it, what will happen is you'll start reducing that resistance and you'll start being like, yep, of course this is what's going to happen. Of course this is going to happen. So the best way to practice the belief of achieving something new is, as soon as you wake up, just visualize that new goal as if you've already had it. Not the journey to achieving it, but the outcome, the end goal. So if you're wanting to receive $100,000 a month, if you want to receive $1 million, if you want to receive $20 million in your business, it doesn't matter. It's the same thing. Visualize yourself receiving that amount of money and having that money come in. That is priming your brain to believe that this is happening. And a belief is just a thought that you've kept on thinking. The only difference is you're being deliberate in the belief you want to think. So priming your brain first thing in the morning and visualizing what it is that you want. And what will happen is over time, you'll notice you'll start to take different actions because you'll start to have different ideas of what to do in your business, which is actually taking you towards the end goal because you know where you're trying to head. I want to make $1 million in my business, but you actually don't think about it. You don't visualize it. You don't focus on the end goal. then nothing's really changed. You've just gone, I'd love to receive that amount of money. But then you do the same things. Nothing's going to change. You have to think something new. And by thinking something new, it's thinking about the goal that you want to achieve and priming your brain to get comfortable with that amount of money. A lot of the times when we're not receiving the amount of money we want, it's because we're not comfortable with it. And we're not comfortable with it because we actually haven't thought about it. We haven't really visualized receiving that amount of money and going, how's it actually going to feel in my body? So first thing in the morning, do it. And bonus points if you can do it more times throughout the day. The more times you think about it, the quicker you are priming your brain to do this, to think about it, to receive it. Our brains are built on repetition. So you need to make this a constant daily practice. If you're somebody who I set it up well and then I forget about it, set a reminder in your phone just to go visualize the goal and then just visualize it. Last thing at night, before you drift off to sleep, visualize yourself achieving what it is that you want. And this is going to put you in a better state to actually achieving it quicker. And what happens is the more you practice this towards your goal, quicker you're actually going to receive it because you're strengthening that muscle in your brain. You're strengthening that new neural pathway to believe I can do this. And once you've achieved that first goal, you're like, of course I can. So you're actually priming yourself more and more and more, creating this compounding effect to believe in what it is that you want by setting the intention of visualizing that end goal, priming your brain by creating those new neural pathways to go, yep, this is how I'm doing it. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing. And before you know it, you'll have new ideas, you'll take new action, and your outcome will be different towards the goal that you want. So I hope this video was helpful. And if it was, please subscribe. And I hope you have the most glorious day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.